Hi there, Jen Fine coming to you from the Queen side of the East River in New York City. And for those of you who have been following along, you know that I'm in the United States for a few months to relaunch YouLi, which is the best software for organizing group trips. And in that process to help our clients, retreat organizers, travel advisors, travel businesses, and tour operators to relaunch their businesses into what we think is going to be the post-pandemic age. So yeah, we're still working on it, still finding our way through for sure, but I feel like, being here in the States is giving me a little bit of this. It's messy for sure, but I feel like I've seen the future and it feels like we are going to make our way through this. Some countries are going to do it more smoothly, some are going to do it a little bit more chaotically, but we are all going to find our way through this. And, I think the thing that being here really makes me think of is my time, 5 years ago, planning a huge event. So this week, I'm helping a really good friend plan a wedding on the East River. And this is going to be a pretty big deal considering a lot of people haven't come to a wedding in a long time, and there's a lot of uncertainty about gathering together and and of course along with all the complexities that a wedding always has. So this has been really reminding me of when I planned my destination wedding in 2016. Oh my goodness. And that was the sort of alpha, if you will, test of the YouLi platform, where I used my friends and family to see whether or not it made sense to have a piece of software that would help group travel organizers, destination weddings, retreats, all that kind of stuff, put everything in one place and make it easy for travelers to see what they're doing and be able to opt in and out of things and all that good stuff. So my wedding to Jordan, 30 people, 8-day tour around the country, was that test. And it took me 2 years to plan that wedding. And there was a lot of uncertainty with that event, because that was about the time when terrorism was kind of the biggest global threat that we all sort of talked about and was in the headlines all the time, and Syria was having a lot of challenges. And literally on the road to the place where we got married in Jeddah, there's a Roman amphitheater there that we had it in, there's a sign that says, Syria this way. So thinking about, okay, so are people going to feel comfortable? Are they going to feel safe coming to this? Are they going to come? How can we make them feel safe? And we did a lot of work. We talked to a lot of people, giving them a lot of comfort around the things that we were doing to make it safe, and that Jordan was a safe country, is a safe country as these things go. And we use the phrase, it's a quiet house in a noisy neighborhood. And it's one of those things about travel. I think oftentimes when you're sitting at home and you're watching the news and you see the headlines and it's like, something's going on in the Middle East. It's like, well, that's a really big place. Same thing with something's going on in the United States. Like, yes, there's a spike in COVID cases in the United States, but right here, right now, where I am, it's actually not sort of a crisis. And that's actually something that's really important when we're thinking about these kinds of things, is recognizing that the specifics of the location that you're having your event in really matter. And that's something that us as organizers need to take into account. So, doing all the right things, being aware of all the context, and being aware of the local context. So specifically where you are, not generally at country level what's going on, because aggregated numbers can give a really misleading perspective on the risks. So this is something that I learned firsthand when I was organizing my destination wedding to Jordan, and I realized that I needed to help people see that there was a safe space for them to come and experience another culture in Jordan with us guiding them. And we were so lucky that we did it when we did. And we had a number of Americans who would never have traveled to the Middle East, and they came with us and changed a lot of their perspectives on what a Middle Eastern country is like. And and I'm really grateful that they trusted me enough to give them that experience. And this is one of the catalysts for why I launched YouLi, is because there are many people out there who won't experience things, who are too afraid to kind of step into those spaces because what they've heard on the news is that it's too scary, it's too uncertain. But if there's someone that they trust who's going to lead them and guide them there, someone like Sophia Boyer, someone like Nick Veneto, these people are amazing organizers who understand how to assess the risks and how to make a safe experience. And our platform gives them the software to be able to organize that so everyone's informed and people feel like they know what's going to be happening and where they need to be. And I just love the fact that our software, which is just technology, can empower human experiences that can change the way that people see the world. And at just a pure personal level, that can bring people together that love each other to celebrate really special moments in their lives. And I just want to thank everyone who's made it possible for me to be here in this moment, and just to say, please hold on to your hope and find a way to gather together safely, because the future is coming and we are going to get out of this.